In Give Next, we're a group of students and we identify an issue we're passionate about, and we kind of let that guide us through the process. And so we research nonprofits that surround that issue, and we invite them to apply for a grant. And we have $5,000 generously given to us by a local business or philanthropist, and we have that available to grant to a nonprofit. After we have invited nonprofits to apply for the grant, we go through them and we conduct site visits and interviews, and we go through the deliberation process and choose a few to grant the money to. After we have done that, we culminate the process with an event, and we give the checks to the nonprofits and present on what we've learned throughout the year.
Also just seeing Fort Collins from a whole different perspective, Wiley and I included as adults, I just think was probably the best learning opportunity for all of us, was just to see, you know what, we have great lives, we take a lot of things for granted, and there's so many people in the community that we can reach out to, not just by giving them things, but giving of ourselves, and to see that we're able to do that, and the kids are able to do that, to know that they have that ability. I think that was the neatest thing. It was fun. It was good for all of us because I think they formed an appreciation for nobody has money coming out of their ears. Everybody can use some help. All these nonprofits can use these funds. And is it important for the paper material or the direct services? Which, it was tough, and we need it all. So I think that was a lesson for all of us.
At the classes that I've participated in where the donors come to talk with the students, a lot of the questions from the students are, how do you decide how you're going to give the money? And so it's been helpful to have the donors share how they've decided to give the money, because the students are now in that same boat where they have to decide how they're going to give the money to the nonprofits who've applied for the grants.
I would say one moment that I'm not going to forget for a long time, if I ever do, is when our students got to actually interact with some of the clients at the Murphy Center, some of the homeless families, and instead of shying away and kind of sitting back and being a wallflower, instead they came out and visited with them and treated them like real people, real human beings, people in our community, and didn't act afraid or distance themselves.
One of the things that the counselors have said is that 2 boys have just kind of risen to the fore in terms of leadership, 2 that they wouldn't have expected, and they would be your non-traditional kinds of leaders.
Like, I really want to give back to our community. I really want to give money to other places if I have the money, but if I don't have the money, I want to at least volunteer at these places.
I mean, like, if I had an extra $5,000 sitting around, I don't, but if I did, then I would give it. I would love to do this so that other kids could get to, like, experience the whole process.
Yeah, and even if I don't go into, like, philanthropy one day as, like, an occupation, I still have this experience to, like, help me through other business or just jobs.
This process has really helped me learn what it is, and so that I can do it in my future also.
You know, I think Give Next is an innovative and inspiring program for middle school and high school students. But beyond that, it's inspiring for philanthropists, for nonprofits, and for the teachers.